Hello YouTube, CineMadman here, and today I will be doing a review of The Hangover Part 3, the epic finale in the Hangover trilogy, all directed by Todd Phillips, and starring Bradley Cooper, Ed Helms, and Galifianakis, all reprising their roles as Phil, Stu, and Alan. Now, the plot mainly takes place a couple of years after the first movie, or the second movies, after the first two movies, and basically Alan's like off his meds and he buys a giraffe, and it sort of begins with him accidentally causing this road accident, and his dad, gets him out of trouble, and he's like screaming at him and stuff, and like a couple of seconds later he has a heart attack and dies, and Alan is starting to act a bit crazy, and his mother calls Phil, Stu, Doug, everybody for like an intervention, to get him help and send him to this treatment center. But Alan won't agree to it if they all go with him. So basically, Phil, Stu, Doug, and Alan are going to this institution when they are sort of run off the road by Marshall, played by Goodman, who is a person that got screwed over by Mr Chow a couple of years ago. Chow stole millions from Marshall, and they kidnapped Doug as insurance. So Phil, Stu, and Alan have to bring back Chow to Marshall, or else they'll kill Doug. So that's mainly the plot. Now, I had the privilege of actually seeing a scene of this being filmed whilst I was on holiday in Las Vegas. And it was actually the parachute scene that was being seen in the trailers. Now, I walked out of a showing of, not showing, but like performance of Jersey Boys at the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas, and actually saw the parachute, and I even saw a truck going past with a camera, which was pretty cool, and it's just very, I just felt starstruck from witnessing that. Now, the film is not really like the other two movies. Now, with the last movie, of course, being a rehash of the first film, basically the same things happened in the first film except in China. This film, however, takes a different alternative. It takes a darker edge to the comedy. Everything's like darker, and everyone really brings their A game to this, including Bradley Cooper. I thought he was actually pretty good, and Zach Galifianakis is an absolute riot, and John Goodman is just real, really scary. I mean, John Goodman's practically good in Father of the Bride and all these other things, but there's also Jeong as Mr Chow. He was actually a funny character to witness. I mean, to actually see, and some of the music choices are actually pretty good. And this film actually begins with Chow escaping from prison, and it's mainly like a reference to the Shawshank Redemption. And I thought this was actually a really good film, better than the others. And stick around to like the end credits, because there is actually a funny scene that has sort of the same, comedy and feeling as the first two Hangover films did. And now, I'm like a fan of the Hangover movies and a fan of Todd Phillips. Todd Phillips appears in this film as the same character in the first movie. You know, he was seen in a lift with a woman. In this one, he's seen in a hotel room snorting cocaine. So, yeah. So, even though I went to Vegas, I so totally want to go back after seeing this movie. So, and also, I actually quite like a couple. There are some couple scenes, funny scenes, which I won't tell you because it'll spoil the joke. And also, Heather Graham makes an appearance in this film. You go to visit her in order to find Chow because he cashed in some of the money that he stole from John Goodman and rented a penthouse suite at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. And even the character of Tyler, aka Carlos, has an appearance in this movie, and the way him and Alan sort of connect. So, anyways, I'd just like to say that I actually think this is like a 9 out of 10. It is actually a pretty good movie, and yeah, Mom. Okay. Just like to say, this is a very good movie. 5 out of 5, or 9 out of 10. Cinema Man signing out. I will see you later. Goodbye.